dark laboratory. Roamed the stark countryside in a horror story. Walked backwards towards me, then he turned around. I was frozen stiff, I couldn't utter a sound.
Well, thank you, Mr. K. You know you really, really made my day. I know that somewhere you can hear what I say. So thank you, Mr. K.
The rotting corpses clawed their way from under the ground. They'd stare at you with lifeless eyes, your heart would pound. They'd tear a man limb from limb and eat his head. Nowadays they go to shopping malls instead.
Well, thank you, Mr. R. You know to me you'll always be a star. You know I always knew that you would go far. So thank you, Mr. R.
His name was Mike, he had a blood-splattered knife. They'd shoot him down and he'd come back to life. He escaped one rainy night from the loony bin. A living nightmare came to town when he walked in.
Well, thank you, Mr. C. You know you really scared the hell out of me. I'm as grateful as a person can be. So thank you, Mr. C.
Well, he gave her a piece of his mind. You know he wished to make her one of his kind. The transformation began, and that which once was a man became a snarling, living, breathing lycanthropian.
Well, thank you, Mr. B. You know I really can't believe what I see. You show me that what cannot really can be. So thank you, Mr. B.
The thick, slimy parasites crawled under their skin. They protruded from their mouths and then they slid back within. They entered through the most convenient orifice and spawned a wave of carnage and perversive lust.
Well, thank you, Mr. C. You know you've never disappointed me. I've seen them all, including DNC. So thank you, Mr. C.
She looked up and spewed pea soup in his face, screamed obscenities and blasphemies all over the place. She turned her head around 360 degrees. She had what you would call an antisocial disease.
Well, thank you, Mr. S. You know you really are the very best. You've done it all and then you've helped out the rest. So thank you, Mr. S.
Now why don't you mention the others you ask? I'm afraid that would be an insurmountable task. You know I really don't have time to sing anymore, except to keep on watching that horror and gore.
Well, thank